What's going on, guys? Welcome back to this one. Do another video, yes. In this one, we're going to be continuing the Let's Build of the custom Mascot horror game. This is episode number 3, and we are live. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Kikyo. Can one of you ping, please? I forgot to open Discord to do that. And I don't feel like opening it now. Hello, Crafty. Hello, Hold Polar. Hello, RK. RK? Yeah. Hello, Deadcool. Hello, Pinheads. Wow, good job. You're on time. Hello, Jordy Bros. So yeah, here's what we have. Obviously, if you... That was a little weird. If you have not paid attention, start paying attention next time. No, but we have some bits done. Forgot I had windows there. Though neither of the sides are done, so it's really just been this. I have pretty much all the, like, base stuff down here, along with the back area. And we're gonna start with this, I think, continuing this from the front of it here, and to the actual inside, because, you know. Hello, Heck Knight. Hello, Luke. Back with the membership. I did see that. Epic, Georgie. Bros. Texturing will be, like, probably the last thing I'll do, because as much as that's a terrible idea to do it last, I don't really know exactly what I want to do with it yet, so. Hi, Chris. Hello, Folix. 2 pings. Did it get doubled? Aaron, that's your fault, totally. Hello, Caroline. Does the snake look fine? I want to change this thing. Like that? Sure. Because you're fair, yeah. I just inverted that. Wow, good job, man. It's fine, I just block picking. I'm so smart. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am, for the most part. Horror game in a Walmart sounds sick. True. Chapter 2, part 31? Nothing happened to it. I just have orders of doing things that I've, I think, already mentioned. Again, there's a community post dedicated to it. About what I'm doing with it. Nothing happened to it, it's just... You know, there's this crazy thing called trying to not upload 70,000 parts all consecutively without a break. And that's what we're doing. I might leave the middle a little bit further back. Like, I might bring these up and have the center pushed. Well, god, that's weird. Because I want it pushed for the muffin. I think the muffin will look it doesn't matter, actually. What do I want to do with this, then? Do I want oak, wood, or acacia wood? I think oak makes more sense. Hi, T-Jack. Hello, Horrorthon. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna build chapter 1 and put it with the factory because I already built chapter 1, but there's another version and had commands. Build it 14 times consecutively. That wouldn't cause any problems, surely. Custom game, I don't know what to call it. Honestly, I would just start rolling with it. Like, if you have some sort of an idea, and then eventually a name will come to you. What do we want? Pink, maybe? No, I'll leave it flat, that's fine. Yeah, but what if people try to socialize with him? Then what's he gonna do? Hello, Bun Bun. Protect your weenie from Killy Willy. Scariest game I've ever played right there. What about blue above? The pink was kind of just a decoy. Sure, that looks fine. It's a little chaotic, but It's fine, I think. T-Jog, that's just not true and you know it. Oh, not very late. Poppy slap time. What about slappy slap time? Hey, how dare you call me a snowflake, Kikuo? I'm offended. I like that. It looks good. It's like the right amount of chaotic, but not too much. The river is currently being cried. You just can't see it or hear it. Slappy slap time would be the best game. Yeah, exactly. Anyone have anything exciting to share in chat? I don't think I have anything myself. Caution tape. Could even write caution on them. Now I gotta do this 10 times. Oh, I didn't think this one through. I'll still just probably copy the two. Does that take caution enough times, guys? What do you think? That's my It's been gone for like an hour. T-Jock just finished school and someone plays fireworks in your school and had to evacuate. I shouldn't laugh. That's only funny because that's impressive. Can't say I'm surprised though. I mean, that's average behavior. I should have an opening on the right. Wanted to stream? Wah. Looks like you're gonna have to wait. I can leave this wall, actually. This wall staying is fine. Trying to get the collect every bacon soup achievement. I think I missed one. Oh my god. That's actually brutal. White dye and glow ink on the caution tape. I want it to be kind of blank, because generally it doesn't really have much on it. It kind of just says caution. No color, nothing. Hi, Nathan. Symmetry. Hello, Oreo. So I got the don't get seen by the butcher gang achievement, which is the hardest one in the game for most people. I hate that section so much. Because they're so slow, I honestly just brood through it. Like, I just run by. Alright, let's get rid of the floor now. We're exterminating anything we don't need, and the floor is next. What game? Bad. Well, what game do you think, actually? Chris is talking about it, so. Building techniques? Just like for something like this, or with anything specifically, Georgie Bros? What are we feeling? I feel like this would look horrible, but I want to try it at least. I like lime and black. Looks very FNAF. How about diorite and granite? I don't know. Hello, Inside Jojo. Restaurant making know that. Thank you. Glad to hear that. That looks good. I'm okay with that. I feel like it's more generic than whatever I was trying to do, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the most insane thing I've ever done, so it just needs to work. Favorite game? Hollow Knight, I think. Hollow Knight and Portal 2 are like my top two. There's a word I'm looking for, but I don't think it exists. Bendy. Just anything. Generally, whenever I'm, like, making it up, I kind of just try to start with, like, a general design in my head. Especially if it's something like this where it's entirely custom. I start with a general, like, design in my head and just kind of work around it. Because once you get the, like, front or the vibe you want, you can kind of just keep going and make things up as you go. You don't need to plan everything out. Like, I'll get to that actually in a sec, because I can rant about that. With games like Poppy Playtime, generally, it's good to understand the game a lot, because if you understand it, then you can kind of anticipate what you have to do next. Obviously, small details, like whatever, I don't expect those to be known just all the time, but with something like just what room is next, or what other rooms you have to deal with working around, potentially, and yeah, so, but, and I usually work with the furniture first, or, like, the decorations, or something. I did do walls in Gauss production a little bit, because they were patterned a specific way. That allowed me to literally just make all of the walls based on that one pattern, and then do the inside from there. But generally, I like to mark out the wall length with the actual decorations themselves. I don't think that's how customly is spelled, but I could be wrong. Don't hollow my knight, please. Floor green, black. This is the snake, so I was thinking about green, but I just feel like green would look weird. I mean, I guess I could try. The only other block I could think of immediately is this one. I like the granite better, though. The granite sticks out nicely. I can do something with the walls that's green. Because, yeah, I was definitely thinking about using green somehow for the snake, not the iguana. Gonna make Ellen through when it comes out. I'm on the fence with it right now. I would love to, but I'm not sure. Green copper and granite? I feel like that's too bright. Hold on, I'll try it then. It doesn't look bad, but I feel like the diorite is a better contrast. Let me try a larger area than just that. Then I guess the question would be, what do I make the walls? I guess I do the cyan. Hello, Iker. We'll get to that at some point, Georgie Bros. I'm starting to think about it, but looks like a shamrock shake. I don't know, like, if it's the time, if that makes sense. Yeah, sure, we'll go with the green. I swear the typing was related. I didn't just start typing randomly. That wasn't me, like, just crunching some numbers. That was related. Survived a whole FNAF shift. Wham. You go to sleep last night until 6:45. Good lord. I went to bed at like 12:30 because I was watching the hockey game that went into double overtime for some reason. So, yeah, that was fun. Question: big red arch on the right side of Poppy Playtime. That red wall behind it. Are you talking about this? That red? I don't even know what day of the week it is, to be honest, so I can't tell you what it is. I think it's Saturday. Is it Saturday? Hello, chat? Yeah, it's Saturday. That's just this. That's the barn section. Getting brought back. You technically can't see it, but, like, you would presume it would get brought back. You could bring the brick over as well. That's an option, but I just brought the barn section back. And then this wall is here. I'm assuming you saw that. That's for real. Anyway, while we're here, I'll actually show the cave progress, because a good handful of like 5 or 6 of us were working on that this morning. Thanks everyone who was helping. We got a good amount done. I'm thinking my like goal right now is get the front done, like that side, and then for the rest, I'm just gonna like half-ass it to the extent that I can. But yeah. Here's this part, and then I was mainly doing this particular ring, which looks good. I wanted to do this one specifically because of this like extrusion here. I wanted to get this done because that's kind of, I feel like, the main like feature that I noticed was just that giant rock that sticks out, and it looks good. But yeah, really, I think, again, my goal is go maybe 1 or 2 rings further than what we've done here. And then for the rest, I've got a command that I may or may not have stolen from Piano. Cannot confirm nor deny this, but actually Piano didn't make it. He had somebody else do it for him, but it's going down the line, you know? Yeah, I know. You did so much, Nathan. Nice grammar, Gamga. Also how and hi. All the things. You're gonna do revamp chapter 1. After... I don't know. The short answer is I don't know. The long answer is, as of right now, I want to do it after Chapter 2. But I don't know. It'll probably be something that would just, like, randomly show up one day. Probably all parts, because I don't know how I want to split it yet. Because that could be 1 or 2 parts, or it could be 6 or 7, you know? But we'll see. When is News Station coming? I couldn't tell you. I'm not really particularly interested in that right now. Like to know. Okay. I have a plan here. Never said it was a good plan, but I do have a plan. So, bring you back a row. Purple hand pads on the floor for chapter 3. I'm gonna use an item frame with a shulker shell in it. That would be a 1x1, which I feel like is smaller than I'd want, is the immediate answer. Where even are shulker shells out there? I do like that shape. That shape works pretty well, but I like the 2x2 space better. Oh wait, parkour, we played a game where a guy took one of the crash mats and swung it around in a circle and we jumped over it. Your very first time jumping over it, landed directly on top of the mat and it full on took you out on the floor and landed weirdly. Ouch. Hello, man. 2x2 purple glazed terracotta. Hold on. Okay, just confirming something. I am using Crying Obsidian because I just like the look of it for it. But I mean, yeah, either way works. Make tutorial on this. All of it will be on the Let's Build, so no, I don't plan on doing a tutorial. Also, hi, Joy. For mine, we're gonna do 3x3. Deep say with a purple frog light in the middle, crimson trapdoor on top. That's one way. Does crying obsidian glow? Don't think about it, Kamga. Don't think about it. Okay, I'm gonna bring the muffin in because I feel like that'd be funny. Do you guys know the Muffin Man? I don't know the Muffin Man. You wanna know what gave it away, man? It's actually a funny story. You wanna know? I know, okay, no, yeah, I noticed on the last stream, but I didn't want to make any assumptions and be like, hi, man. And then, God forbid, I was wrong, right? But I was like 95% sure it was you. I was checking something there. So I'm subbed to that account. And I got one of the videos in my recommended, and I was like, okay, well, that confirms that. So you really just blew your own cover, basically. But I had a feeling it was you when you were talking about the spirit stuff. Again, I just was gonna... I knew it'd be awkward if I was like, oh, hey man, and then it's not you. Fun and time consuming. Fun is definitely a way you can put that, you know. It's one of the words you could use to describe what just went down. Not the one I would use myself, but it's an option. Let me break the window. Also, I never said anything about stupid decisions, so don't look at me. Hello, Jamrock. Oh yeah, I didn't get into the story, but I already forgot what it was, which is kind of awkward that I wanted to say. I suppose I have to flatten you out, huh? Feels bulky, it's fine. I mean, like, I could maybe trim you. And then take this slab off. I need that slab, though, or else it looks goofy. I think I'm just gonna keep the corners. It was fine enough. Because I have the front flat, I feel like it makes sense to have both flat. It's a muffin, actually. It kind of does look like a croissant on top, though. It was supposed to be a muffin, God. What do you think the gray is for, chat? Just for fun? I just felt like putting it there? Yeah, exactly, Lefty. You got there. Of course it inverts. Oh my god, I'm going insane. Okay, I need to bring the... I guess I could put pale oak wood here, actually. Well, no, I put acacia there. Polished Basso looks like a powered off rugged if they're both on their side. I kind of see it and kind of don't. I mean, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Which I feel like the other way would make more sense. Yeah, I feel like that's more close. I don't know why I am. It might have been for a video or something. But just because I'm subbed, it doesn't mean I watch the content, man. Gotta understand that one. I'm the reason the ozone layer is tearing. Yeah, you're right. I was subbed to T-Jog before he even had videos, so... And I think I'm subbed to Nathan, actually. Oh my god. It's inverted that, nice. I'm not famous, but close enough. What about you? I think I am. I'm pretty sure I am. I'm not, loved. Nah, you could keep it. You could keep it. Just for fun. It's like the free extra sub out of it, you know? Try to build a new factory, then I realized I needed the tutorial stuff to work around. Yup, not like I said that 15 times or anything. I still get asked about it a lot, though, so I mean, you know. It is what it is, I guess. Gotta find the freezer door right there. Oh, man. Not that I needed it to be perfect, but whatever. Allegedly horror-thon. I don't know, can I? Souls video? I did see it. Doesn't mean I watched it, but I saw it. Saw the message, I mean. It's possible that... What about the dome? So... The only things you technically need are... Entrance is helpful, but not required. Same with the arches. Same with Make a Friend, but the dome is really the only thing that you're gonna, like, need. But, again, I think it makes more sense to shape the exterior around it, because if you end up having, like, made a mistake on Chapter 1 somewhere, then you can just kind of change it. Switches block pick won't automatically set it. So replace it with the emo button. I have them on console as opposites. I don't think it was automatically set on console, unless it is now, but I remember it used to not be. Calcite? Calcite it is! The geckos roar and the sand is sad. What is the diameter of the rainforest? Pretty sure it's a block of cheese, but I could be wrong. Is that like your math homework or something? In fact, I could actually see that being a question on someone's homework at some point in time. Lefty, are you saying that to what Gamga said? If you are, I know exactly what you're talking about. Unless I'm just dumb. Brandon, get down. Suppose I'll have the blood leak through a little bit here. But there won't be any murders this time. Oh. Okay. No, I thought you were talking about something. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Question I got told to revise for my upcoming test will be the only test in that subject supposed to go on. That question is the only question in the test. No, it's fine. You'll figure it out, Lefty. You'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Pretend I said nothing. FNAF game pulling an F-bomb. Saying what the Faz freak is that? I don't think it's a necessary thing for them to do, but I feel like it'd be funny. Hold on, I'll text you, Lefty. Where are you? Stop messing up my game show. Sorry, I gotta say. I think those are red nether brick. No, but I can't see it, so I guess we'll never know. Okay, yeah, see, so do I have at least logic then in my thought process? After Lefty, not before. What if there's thought process in the logic? Dude, I don't get paid enough for this. Hello, professional Jukerson. About a multiplayer? Could definitely do something interesting with that, I think. Don't worry about it, it's fine, Gamga. It's not important, that's all the insight you need. Okay, I want doorway to be there, maybe? Does that make sense? I guess it makes sense, yeah. And this would be how you would get to the bakery. This is where you would go through. Okay, well, when I got whatever happened to me, that should have, I think, been the giveaway at that point. Also, yes, Kiku, I get paid. Okay, does this need to, like, connect into anything else? I don't believe so. Whoopsies, that's the wrong block. Unfortunately, he gets the money. That's crazy. You should know, T-Jock. You should. What did I use for the... How do I get over there, actually? That'll be the more important question. I don't have a back door, do I? No. How many YouTube streams are next week? I haven't scheduled yet, but I think 3. I think it's Sunday, Friday, Saturday. That's still being different, or acting different, technically. Persuasion or no persuasion? Where the hell am I going? Oh yeah, this way. Get out of my way, dead guys. God. So inconsiderate being dead in my way. Don't you have somewhere else to be dead? Anyone could bust in here, you'd never be able to tell. I think I'd know. Dog go bark. Oh my god. Oh my god. Somebody get her to shut up, please. Someone get out there with the... Not the AK-47. We're not committing murder. Do you hear the dog? Is her loud mouth audible? No, no. I doubt it, honestly. I mean, at this point, it's been, what, a year, almost? I don't see it. Yeah, it's been a year. You should know who we're talking about, but no, it's not Cloud. I forgot about Cloud, actually. I got 2 off the edges instead of 4. What? Huh? Oh, there's a sign there. That's why I went 4 off. Okay, well... Everyone has to keep the wall refrigerated. I feel like I would be the type of guy at a job like this to like rip a sticker off that says something like that and just slap it to like a random object. Have a dog named Cloud. I don't. I mean, yeah. Not that it matters to me, Lefty. I can like say everything that needs to be said while being obscure enough to where people don't know what I'm talking about unless they like legitimately know what I'm talking about. Or if you're Nathan, I guess. Sorry, Nathan. Look, it's not my fault you don't know what's going on. Well, probably because a lot of people weren't really involved in that particular part of it, even if they know what we're talking about, like or even if they remember the situation, they might not remember that particular part. Nathan should. Nathan should. It's quite obvious for you, yeah, and you weren't even around when it happened, so... which is funny when you think about it. Well, I mean, okay. Yeah, I didn't do anything with it until I, again, got removed from a server. Give, like, one letter or something. And sure. Yeah, that should click it, right? That'll click it? Me saying I got banned? No, no. I mean, someone was involved, yeah. But that's not who I'm talking about specifically. That's not the whole point of this conversation, you know? Okay, what do I want to do? Oh, wait, I can do this, like... I can do those, like, center riser things, like these. That wasn't exactly what I was thinking, but... I kind of don't hate it, so... That's not directly who's being talked about. But that's part of it. Also, takes care of is not the correct... I mean, I guess it works. Technically, it works. It's just not what I think about. We're all bricked up here for sure. Hey, just because you're not doesn't mean you should get all mad about it. Well, yes. Yeah, no, then you're right, Lefty. We are on the same page. Nathan is not. Nathan's somewhere else right now. He's in La La Land. Oh, I was like, what song am I thinking about that has the word tragedy in it? But it's a Starset song. What Starset song is that? I think it's This Endless Endeavor, but I could be wrong. Yeah, you were, man. You were kind of involved. For the first part of it. Hello, Vinny. Yeah, I did. I don't know why I did, but I did. I DIY, yes, it is. I still never technically got a true answer for that. Now that I'm, like, really thinking about it, but... Not like I had anticipated one, it just... You didn't do anything. You were just... You happened to get harassed, I guess I'll say. What block do I use for the counter? Something like gray. Polished basalt would work, because I kind of want the lines or regular basalt. I'll just put carpet on top. Pink pinstripe, perhaps. Oh, yeah. The one that was specifically started this conversation is not. Nathan. No, you were. You just... I think you were. Were you? No, you were one of the people. 100%. There, Lefty gave it away. Probably. Yeah. Well, again, they did. Not specifically the conversation, but still not wrong, so. The other... Okay, whatever. I've never heard of that in my life, Country Ball. Doesn't mean no, it just means I'd have to look it up. No, man was DM'd, I thought. I thought man was DM'd. I remember him saying something at one point about it. About being DM'd. Nathan's so close. 5 business days later. Home goods? I mean, his counterpart. I think. I think they're counterparts. I don't know. I could be wrong on that entirely. I might just be dumb. Yeah, you are 10 years behind, but it's the thought that counts. It's the spirit, right? The spirit of the war. Yeah, you don't get to know DIY. You weren't in the server when all that happened, I don't think. Were you? No, you would have been gone. I think. Spirit of Halloween. How big is the place? I'll show you as of right now. New Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't think it'll get a remake, but it'll get a refresh eventually. It's quite large. Why did my elytra not make any sound there? Hello, Kazi. Yeah, you'd find like their skeletons somehow. Like, that'd be long gone. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You're thinking way too recently. This was a year ago, man. Not quite a year ago. 11 months ago. And then to like 9 maybe? Or 8? I don't know. Dude, I don't know if dates in my head at all. You've never heard of it, then how am I supposed to have heard of it? Can I check the warnings? Sure, if that helps you. Half of y'all are on the same page and the other half is like, what? And then there's the third half somehow that is just not involved. Sorry, did you guys hear something? If you laid Act 3 on its side, hold on. I could actually give you the number. If which one's longer, roughly. 998. I think this is longer because that's about 150. That is 150 blocks on the dot, actually. Act 3 is 120, 130, somewhere around there. I thought I heard like a, I don't know, like a fly or something buzzing by, or like a bee. Birds and the bees. Fourth half. Who came in 20 years late, got there. Well, you're still on the same page now, so you count as the first half. Although if you're half the chat, that is impressive, I will say. It was overnight. Well, no, you did talk to me. It was because I was asleep, I think. Because it was like the next day or something. We did. Oh, no, I know why, right, because that would have been... That would have been during build. All that went down. Forgot about that. Well, actually, that's the only reason I know when it happened, because I remember that was, like, in the middle of that. In the middle of my, like, 12-hour shifts. I do and don't miss that. Actually, I do miss that, I would say. I'm okay with selling my soul to the company. Not Lethal Company. Hello, cool gamer. Crazy times, yup. I do wonder, like, this is an intrusive thought in general. If I take any of these situations that have happened within the last 3 years, if they would have happened, like, right now, not as I'm streaming, but, you know, like, today, how would I have reacted differently? Watch Squid Game? No, I don't have interest in Squid Game. Yes, it is, man. There you go. Hey, Nathan, if it makes you feel any better, you're not the last to get there. How do I make an oven disguised as something? More importantly, what do I make it disguised as? I can't really do a snake, because... Cupcake is copying. Yeah, it was definitely Chris. Chris was the one who got banned, wasn't he? Sorry to throw you under the bus like that, Chris, but didn't you get banned at one point? I feel like I remember that. Well, okay, you get the general gist. Sure, it's an over-exaggeration, but it's the point. What if I did like a turtle mouth? This could look really bad. It's gonna look really bad, actually. It's not this could. It will look really bad. Walls will go one further. Yeah, precisely, I think. Talk about the right situation, yeah. Yeah, no, I know you did that, Chris. I remember that. That's what I thought you got banned for. I just can never remember if it was you or not. First one was a Wayne. That is not the right block. We down to a Sether with Incinerator. Make the oven a snake head. I'm doing turtle rather than snake. Maybe I'll use the incinerator idea. Who knows? What was the eye color? Yeah, no, it was. I think from everybody involved. Like, I'm not gonna say it was specifically them or specifically me. It was just a stupid situation in general that was easily avoided, but... Or easily avoidable, rather. But, you know. Can't say I particularly care because, well, I feel like it ended out okay either way. That looks like a frog. How does one, like, what's the shape there? Not that. Whatever it is, it's not that. Again, like, yeah, but it is what it is. I really can't be overly upset. Hello, Laser Wolf. Hello, Shrek. Oh my god, guys, it's Shrek! Monster that pukes in the cereal and the star set toxic music. I hate that you're right. Like, out of anything, yeah, nah, this is not working, guys. Most of the people are, yeah. I am noticing that, like, the people that were in the server at the time are, like, still here. I guess the ones who actually deserve to be. None of you truly went, like, rabid mode or something. Yup, that's brilliant. What if I added the eyes here instead? Turtles' eyes are on the side of their head. You know what? That doesn't look horrible, so. I will not kindly pause because the whole thing is on Let's Build. So technically speaking, if you did want to follow it, you could follow along with the Let's Build. So I don't really see a point to. Yeah, I mean, you know. Looks silly in a good way. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's not exactly perfect, but, you know, that wasn't what I was trying to do anyway. January of 2024. I'm assuming it involves you, right? To try following LN2 Let's Build. Yeah, see, that's one you can't. There's ones you can, and then there's that one. Into a game. That's an up for debate kind of thing. I would love to, but I don't really see it happening. Turtle. See, I am right. The eyes are on the side of their head. Thank you very much. Only problem is I can't really change the mouth angle properly. I guess I can add more shape to the top of the head. That ain't it. I'm gonna remove the buttons. Thought that'd be a cool teeth idea, but now it just looks bald. Bald, 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 bald. My eyes. Actually, that made so much difference. That looks so much better just that way. I'm not bothering with it. I can't make organics. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm good. I forgot about that, actually. They don't look Cookie Monster after math. No, they do. They do. I might change the top so it's a little thinner, but... Hi, Ender. Kind of a Great Wolf Lodge. I don't really have plans to at the immediate moment. So much simpler like that. Wasn't that when the server got shut down? Looks like Toothless, but if you just drop his like baby, alright, Chris. I haven't yet, so I want to get through my playlist currently, Gamga, before I dive into that. Because I'm like in the middle of it. Gonna hit 10k before November? I should. I think like August is my guess, like beginning of August. Back wall a shell pattern? That's actually a good idea. At least around it. Maybe not the full wall, but... what do I have? A green shells? Thank you, DIY. I think I've mentioned this, I think, before, but like I feel like those kind of reveal truly how some people or situations, like people in situations, I guess, are, which, you know, I'm not gonna say it's a good thing, but sometimes it is definitely good to open your eyes to that and kind of truly see, like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Smash that like and subscribe button or I'll come find you. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing all that. I do more, but I don't want to disappoint myself, so. Nah. Surely not, man. You're good enough. It's not like every day I'm like having to reprimand you for something or you know, hit you with the old spank. No, give it the old what for? I suck. I'm off-centered by a block. The turtle spits fire? Oh my god, Chris. I don't think I need all that, frankly. There's some people here that are, you know, not exactly always great in behaving, but I think you're fine, man. It's not like, again, you're not doing anything egregious. No, I'm just going through the order, Gomga. I'm going through the order. Nah, Nathan, you suck. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're fine. I just don't think I've ever had to, like, tell you off for anything. Unideal and ideal at the same time, which is not something I imagined happening. Yeah, here we are. You're generally fine, Chris. Let me check. I have Spotify open, I guess. I just didn't close it. It's... So I'm listening to it by duration order. I'm at 321 right now is the duration of the song that is just up. And these playlist length is 44 hours. It's like 1 or 2. Now, Gomgi, you're actually the worst beat. No, you're fine. I don't think anybody who's, like, yapping right now, I would say, yeah, you suck, you know? I don't think there's anybody bad. Every single time I leave a movie theater, I want to do what the topic is about. I want to join karate now. I want to be in Minecraft now, guys, since I watched the Minecraft movie. I want your lunch money, Kakua. Yeah, but not a lot recently. Back in the day, yeah, but I mean, if I took something T-Jock, like the first ever message T-Jock sent on the server that might have been a little over the edge, and I'd be like, what is this, T-Jock? Like, why did you say this? Like, it doesn't really account the same. Especially if you have made at least some sort of attempt to not do the same BS, you know? Can't really hold you against something you realize is stupid now that you would have said a year ago. You're not a bad person, T-Jock. We're finished pre-chapter 1 of Dark Revival. Do Badum Chapter 3 Master for a bit. Sounds like a fun time. I'm at 2024 songs. Not the year. Like, I've got 2024 songs. Hours and 8 minutes. How many hours? Just hours? I'm at, what was it, over 750 in mine. I don't know the specific number, but I'm somewhere around that area. I don't remember you being annoying, to be honest. Like, again, maybe you were, and I just don't remember, but I really don't. Flippers in or out? In, or out, I think. No, in. But I really don't remember you saying anything. I was like, are you serious, man? 122 hours. I assume that you just had an error there, yeah. Like I said, stupid things. I don't remember animating melon for telling people not to do the you have the verified role, right, man? Did you see what Samuel posted? If you know what you should know what I'm talking about, hopefully. But that was like that's also, I guess, another example there. Oh, I do remember that, actually, T-Jock. Now that you mention it, I do. I guess you should directly connect back somehow. Don't I have a spare space? I do have a spare space. Maybe you'll have like a back room here. And then you connect over to this room. Turn over a top hat. That's actually not a bad idea. Mimic isn't canon, guys. We have to listen to him because he's... Like a monocle would be pretty funny. He looks so, like, in pain. Like, it looks just like pure agony right there. But do I blame them? No. Alright, get this wall out of here. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all these stupid walls being in my way. I'm gonna leave the stone one because I do think it's good to keep. I don't know why I went out this far. I can't spell air. No cuss words, guys. It's inappropriate. Yeah, exactly. I see him as just a young guy. But, you know. It's like the thing about, like, if you need honesty, just talk to, like, a kid. They'll be brutally honest. It's kind of like that. Like that the eyes follow, do they? Yeah, I guess a little bit. Matthew getting mad at walls in 2025. Yeah, for real, be like Chris and use such nice and sweet language like he just did in that sentence. That might have been some of the kindest and most beautiful language I've heard all year. I'm filling this manually. Why? Because it's funny and I can waste time. That was so offensive. You have violated my safe space. If my YouTube chat is your safe space, actually, you know what? That's fair. I feel like there's a couple people here that might have that. So I'm not going to make any comments. You guys are getting bananaed for swearing? Not the banana! Whoa, man. Whoa. That's inappropriate. You're inappropriate. Getting banned for breathing and arguing over fruit. No, I hate pears. I have nothing against pears, just to be clear. Probably not, at least. I don't know. Except for that particular pear. Except for annoying orange, even though he's not a pear. Is there a pear in annoying orange? Anyone in chat know? New law existing is illegal now? That checks out. Pears taste nasty. They're like apples if they were weird. There is, Nathan? I'm 99% sure. I feel like I remember one. Mango's your S tier? Are you flirting with Nathan or are you threatening to eat him? Which of the two? Has to be one of them. Can't be anything else. Those are your only two options. There is a pair? Okay. Thought so. No, you should be shorter, actually. Well... No, yeah, you should be. Because if I keep this part of the yellow wall... Because I want a glass roof in the bakery. Who do you think annoying orange annoyed? Everyone. Me and me personally. Just picked on you. I don't know about all that. No, it's fine. I'll put it back. If it ends up getting needed to be removed, whatever that means, then I can remove it, but... Hello, Tiffany. I'm gonna do membership shout-out, actually. Hello, Telltale. Recently switched to Java. Hate you can't hold the right mouse button to drag blocks. Yup. That's why I use Bedrock, mainly. That's like... I'd say number, like, 2 on the reasons. Thank you, too. Rachel, Not Dreamy, Retro, Tiffany, hey, that's you. Max, Scribbled On, RN, Chris, Nate, Rose, Vid Awesome, Reflex Out, OMS, Michael, Game Bros, Jamie, Laserwolf, who's also was here, Mahar, Will, Bitter Giggle, Gaming Pro, Edward, Learning with Nico, Zane, Caitlin, Huggy Wuggy, Georgie Bros, and Howard for being our channel members. Either bananas or oranges. Dornick. That is, yeah, that's a name, in fact. I might want to pull that in a block, just so it doesn't, because it's going to mess with the wall if I have just like a random extrusion like this. Can't dye leather armor? Really? Oh yeah, you can't dye cauldron water, can you? Or is it that you can't put potions in cauldrons? It's one of the two. Kind of 28. YouTube says 27. Studio says 27, but sometimes it's behind a number, so you could be correct. It could be 28. Let me envision this. No, I mean, I think it's fine that way. I'll also have to do some questionable things. Now that you'll be able to see the back anyway, I guess it's just for me and my satisfaction. But it showed me that since he has the same device as me, you can see what I download, but I can't see what he downloads. That's so dumb. Picking favorites, picking favorites. Hello, Michael. Damn, gotta uninstall OnlyFans. Neither, really. That sucks. Use the oven at full heat to make it melt a chain on the door. I don't know where I'm going to have you go, though, from this point. I'd have to figure that one out first, because this will be probably the last thing. I know I'm making this really out of order. So basically, what my thought process is, I'll explain the whole, like, order of operations. Is obviously you start here, you have to go through here. You'll end up having to get a key from the greenhouse to unlock the area back there, turn on the power, then head back to the front, and maybe this way first, left first. And then after you do whatever's over there, you head right, and eventually you end up in the freezer, and then, you know, you'd end up in the bakery after that. I use daylight detectors as the roof, probably because I want to, well, for this part, it's the roof that's visible from the outside, which is clay, and then that would kind of defeat the whole purpose of trying to use them. And the other roof is going to have windows, so that's why. Warp shares remind you of FNAF movie set? Didn't I use copper on that, though? I did. I feel like he already teased it, though, T-Jack. I think that was the second time he had teased it. Guy came out to me at Spirit and said, "My name's Michael," and walked out. This is 3 years ago. Who knows where Michael is now? Ever do Ruin? Can't really say. We'll see, I guess. I'd have to be far enough in Security Breach to get that, but I'm not right now, so... Possessed Pumpkin's hands as defense. Well, you stop moving after sprinting while in the air, you still move a little? Hold on, you mean like this? I mean, you're still in Bedrock. Like I'm bunny hopping. Do I want something off the back of this? That's, I guess, the main question. Maybe I'll have a little bit of space for, like, a... You know, like an area to work on that or something, or crawl into it. That's how the game ends. You crawl into the furnace to see what's inside, and then you get burned. Like, in the air? Oh! That's weird. Make the wall there. What do I want to use for it? I don't want to do yellow. Maybe I'll go lime for the actual wall, and then like red nether brick for the base. I'm not really getting into that kind of idea though, like yet, Chris. I'll have to soon, but like I don't know exactly how I feel about that idea in the grand scheme of it. Let's go strip dark oak. What can I say? I'm just the greatest. I mean, yeah, but I don't want to kill off every monster immediately. That's kind of the thing, right? I don't want to pull that much of a Poppy Playtime Raider game. Like you kind of have to deal with them for maybe even any future chapters or installments or whatever. You can't just immediately say, boom, dead, done. That's a game. If you land on the ground, instead of being able to fly back up, you have to double tap again. Whee! It's hard for me because of the fact I'm so early on into just like any of this, I can't really for sure be like, yeah, here's what I want to do with this character or that character, you know? It's kind of just a case of having to wait until I truly know like what I want to do for the whole lore, and then I can be like, okay, yeah. But I feel like introducing the characters at least, even if they don't get like a huge spotlight or anything, just have them like run by or something, or just stalk you. Like, I don't know. I feel like using the main mascot right away is not what I'd want to do. Give it time to marinate, if you will. Probably with them chapters a plot twist. I mean, that's something like general for most forms of media nowadays. Games, movies, shows, books, whatever. It's all kind of the same. Which definitely I feel like does lose some of the interest as a viewer. Because it's like, oh, well, this is going to happen, and you can guess it. Hello, all scary game Hector. I think I'm reading that right. Imagine being a random game while eating frog legs. I don't really know how to respond to that. Honestly. Have you played the Bigfoot game? No, I have not. Yeah, no, I won't. I won't do piano source treatment, I swear. Okay. This doesn't care what I do on your main channel, but your second channel gets screwed over. Turn away for the real one, and then don't for the other one, I guess. I don't know. What do you want from me, honestly? What do I want to do for this part of the ceiling? Perhaps like polished andesite? I feel like that makes enough sense. So I think it'd be a nice place to be if, you know, it wasn't what it was. Didn't read your important warnings. I mean, like, what would you have done, though? Airplane go vroom. I guess I'll pull the checkerboard pattern the rest of the way through. I don't really know. Yeah, what happened, Haunty Jog? I didn't see anything. Must have been the wind. Violated terms of service. See, that could mean a lot of things, though. Like, what did you do to violate the terms of service? Milk must have been galling. Yeah, it was definitely the milk that I was actively drinking as that happened. Not actually, it wasn't milk. I still wonder, like, what actually do you need to do to get a copyright strike? Because I've never gotten a strike. Claims, sure, but strikes, no. Claims are really easy to get. You blink too hard, you might get a claim, honestly. Just because you used Grinning Ghost for a Minecraft showcase. That kind of makes sense, though. Copyrighted music almost always just gets a claim, though. Not a strike. A lot of copyrighted music. Perhaps. You can also buy rights to them, man. There's a lot of sites you can do that with, not just YouTube. I never have. I don't understand how it works, but I've seen the creator tab thing, which does allow for some things like that. Is that like fuel? Fine, honestly. Yeah, you buy rights so you can use the song. Am I trapped? I'm trapped. My God, don't leave me here. My God. Channel rose to fame due to being ban related. Of course it was ban. That's what I'm looking for. You. Slide the food out of. Like a conveyor belt? Also, I'm gonna show gas production. Because funny, I already showed the cave earlier, but I'll show gas production. I don't know what's changed, to be honest, since I would have last shown it on a YouTube stream. Where's Playcare? It's kind of hard to miss, I think. Oh, I'm gonna be forever locked out of Playcare eventually. That's unfortunate. Because I can't use it for transportation then. I just remember the coordinates for it. 1300 and 800. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I probably won't. What think I'm a haunter though? If you're gonna try, it doesn't mean. I think you can also be a haunter, but not be a part of the community. You know? Like, I technically am, but that doesn't mean I'm involved in the community at all, other than what you see here from this channel. I did this earlier today, just to kind of get ready to do the Catnap boss fight. I might change the center. I don't really like how it looks. I might actually go back to Playcare and see what I did there, because I don't remember. I won't fix it right now, but I'll look. And I'll show everything again just because I can. No night vision? Sure. So I can get the real experience. Most of these rooms are fine, I think. Like, again, they do probably need some lighting, but for the most part, they're okay. Boink! I just kind of felt like it. That's gonna be the new turtle egg, isn't it? Every time I walk by, I have to flip it. Hello, juniors. I play Bedrock. The far superior... I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna say that. I know I'll have half the Java players on me after I say that, but... You know. 864, that's crazy. Go above the land? That's so much work. No, I didn't, T-Jock. You're hearing things. But yeah, no, that's so much work, Chris. I hated building this room, but it's done, so I don't have to worry about it. This room was fairly easy. I did this in like a day. And yeah, just a catnap boss fight left, and then you'll be seeing the next part of this, which I hope to finish. I don't know, the cave has kind of got my, my neuro waves, or whatever, the neural network twisted, so I don't know what's going on, but, you know, hopefully that'll be not next week, but the week after, I should say. So it would be Sunday the 22nd. Yeah. You'll see it soon enough. I don't think it's the next map tour, actually. Funnily enough, it's not the next map tour. I know what it is, but it's not that. I just did a single block of coal. Wow, that's lame. Anyway, yeah, there's that. Am I under it still? Nope, nope, I'm over it. Hello, Dabble. Watching the library video. Nice. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. I hope your kid does enjoy it. I'm actually pretty sure this is Minecraft, the secret super special edition that no one actually knows about and only I have access to. It's definitely real and not made up in my mind. going in there too with just reading the screen real quick. Get to it. Fair. I did like Chapter 3's intro. The catnap dropping you in. Kind of ordeal. Okay, what else do I need in this room? I guess just shelving and boxes and stuff. Cupcakes. Gonna make this one red. Hello, Benny. Yes, exactly, Cupcake. That's fine. Not ideal, but fine. You talking about mine, man? Just to confirm before I'd be like, oh yeah, thank you. More consider that myself as your favorite song right now. Who is it by, Ender? Yes, thank you, man. I feel the same. I wrote another one recently that might be my favorite. I didn't send it in the Discord because I don't know, but it was a darker vibe, but not like the depressing way. It was just like a overall kind of like darker, but in a cool way, I guess. I think if I should send it, I can send it to the Discord. I just debated not. I almost sent it to T-Jock specifically, T-Jock. Dark revive. It's my ecstasy? Ah. I don't know who that is, so. Cupcakes! 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 Sorry, I got excited. I get excited when I see cupcakes. It's called Black Hole, if that makes you feel anything, man. You are special. But I don't know. It's not that I didn't want to bother you. I don't know what my thought process was. I just didn't want to be like, I don't want to send it to this guy. Because, like, maybe it's not his vibe. Because it's definitely different. Gonna cut my cake? That's gotta be crazy. Somehow. Send it? I would right now if I felt like opening the dock, but I don't, so. Put some skulls in the freezer. Chris, we already got like the whole squad hanging. We don't really need more. Also, this isn't a freezer. There's like extra. This would be like stuff they're getting ready to ship out or something. I don't know. Or just like empty boxes it could be as well. I can just send it in music stage. Bread. And what do I want the other one to be? Maybe cookies. Sure. Oh, you name Poppy Blood Soul Lord and everybody in the hour of joy. Oh my god. Yellow for the bread. Cornbread. Joyful? I'll show Joyful. Warning, it's kind of... it looks good overall, but it's kind of an unfortunate amount. I keep thinking this is Joyful. This is Joyful. So there's the back to hub. I'm just kidding. Here's what I have, though. This part looks very nice. I do like how it's turning out. I'm not going to ask how that happened. But, yeah, I do definitely need to get back onto this. Because it's not particularly far along. Thank you, Benny. Would you all be interested in a Joyville tutorial? Is that something you'd like? Before I, like, continue this map for the purpose of that. But yeah, I'm at this room here. And I made a little bit of progress on this one day and then just stopped. Here's that her named Charlie with the girls who die are named Charlie. Charlie can be used for both genders as a name, though. We killed the health inspector, we buried him and stuffed the body in the freezer. I forgot about that episode. Oh my god. They were wildin' with that one, honestly. Could Charlotte be short? Charlie be short for Charlotte? And then obviously Charles. Well, I feel like Charles is generally shortened to Chuck rather than Charlie. I guess Charles and Charlie are not even shorter version. Like, they're not different. A lot of bread orders here. Cornbread. Choo Choo Charles. Sure, I guess. I never said it wasn't, Chris. I'm just saying they were definitely wildin' with that one. What else? Maybe like whole cakes? Cake boxes. And then what do I want? Just like muffins, maybe? Sure. It's gonna be more muffin orders than cake orders. Not because I like one or more. Cake. Sheet cake. Actually, I'll label it sheet cake. And then the other one I'll label muffins. With the exclamation point and everything. Maybe dark oak sign would look better. Entire island. It's just a lot of work, you know? Muffins will be orange, I guess, and then you will be maybe like a light blue. Give me cake. The food version. Are you sure you mean the food version? Oh, I gotta move you over a block. That's cringe. It's fine now. Hello, Fusina. Oh, banned. Charlie FNAF reference? Oh, okay. I guess so. Maybe in your head, Benny. That's an H. That my friend right there, see that letter? That's an H. See, line across. There's no line. There's 3, not 4. Right, a W is 4? I don't think I typed a W anywhere. No, I didn't. You heave headphones. I don't think you're supposed to heave those, but could be wrong. Okay, what else? I could do like an assorted bag. Maybe TNT, perhaps? EDP with all these cupcakes. Sweet cake. Okay. Alright, guys, here's the debate. Ice cream cake or regular cake? Hello, Nico. Thank you, thank you. I personally prefer ice cream cake over regular cake. Both. That's a good option. Regular ice cream. Pull it. Actually, that's a good idea. I'll throw in cheesecake as well. Any other types of cake? Maybe carrot cake. If anybody picks carrot cake, they're getting banned. Not actually. I won't ban you for having an opinion. No, I might. I might, though. My cake? We don't need to see all that, Kikuo. I like a pumpkin. That's kind of boxy. Boxy boo. Can't do exclamation point. I like lime green. Chocolate cake would fall under normal or like regular cake, because that's just a flavor of cake. Birthday cake? Again, regular cake. Well, I guess depending on. You could technically get an ice cream cake or cheesecake for your birthday. Or carrot cake, but I prefer pie over cake. Pie is not a type of cake, though. They're different. I think I'd agree. Ice cream pie? Oh, yeah, Mr. Krabs. You know, those are the kinds of things I need in my day-to-day life. Foxy's model is shown several times where they have him shoved into a box and shoved before. I think I knew that, actually. I feel like I saw something about that. Poor Boxy. Does not deserve this treatment. So what I need back here? I feel like some doors would probably make sense. Sides I'll leave open, but these need a door just because I said so. Your birthday is now? Oh, November. I can't read. I can't read. Wingstop or Raising Cane's? Raising Cane's. I've never had a Wingstop, actually. Noah's picked carrot cake. That's good. Ice cream is 44. Regular is 33. Cheese is 22. So what, 4-3-2 are the votes? Huh, that's interesting. 4-3-2. I don't know, maybe somebody gets like stuck in the oven when you're in an emergency shut off. McDonald's or Burger King? I mean, I've got to say McDonald's, but if I had a choice, neither. Had the choice of neither, I would pick neither. It's August 15th. I feel like I knew it was August. Somebody else in this chat's also August. I think you guys know my birthday. It's fairly recently, so. Oh, who picked carrot cake? Despicable. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I can show it off. 1 second. I'm just gonna do one of these, so I'm outside now. I won't show the exterior because it's not particularly interesting yet, other than the front. It's weird, but like, who's born during the middle of the 10:20 mark? That's true. Pretty sure my birthday was July 3rd, but I could be wrong. That just passed, right? Hate how the banner letters don't load in. Power room, boarded off room. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this area, I think. Yeah, I guess there's this room, which I forget to show. Which is like an area off of that. Nice job, Kikuo. In October? That... No, that's not what that means. It just would mean it's at least July. At a bowling alley? No, I don't want to make this too outrageously large. I don't hate the idea of a bowling alley in general, I just don't feel like one would make sense with the context of this. I don't really want to add any other sections other than what I've already clearly marked, which is pet store and then really this. Obviously there'll be some sort of a laboratory or something, but... yeah, that's all so far. I was having a late birthday, absolute L. And a small oven just for fun. Hello, River. I guess I actually don't need this space, never mind, because I have a lot of space in the middle. So I just had like an area here. For, you know, dough mixing or whatever. What do I add on this counter then? There's some like bowls and stuff. I don't know. Catnap's obsessed with you. He kind of disappeared forever and just randomly came back. It's so odd. Stairs. Okay. Game called Bobo's Fun Zone? No, I haven't. What's it, other than a fun zone, what's it about? I don't know why I'm tired. Twitch stream tonight, by the way. I don't know what it'll be yet. It'll either be Repo, Minecraft, potentially, but probably not. Or some FNAF game. Go bed? Okay. Actually, you know what? Challenge accepted. Good night, guys. Is it like Mascot horror still, if you're saying that? You know, one sec. We're looking it up on stream. Let me open Steam, though. See if it's on Steam. You know what? Steam can stay there. That's fine. Oh, yeah, here it is. Don't play, please. Oh, that's creepy. Huh. You can't see it. I might add to my wish list. This might be a fun little... It's similar to Lethal Company and Poppy Playtime. Poppy Playtime makes sense. Lethal does not. Oh, that's so weird. It shows the edges of the border when I F11 it. This is a Bedrock edition. Finally a sleep stream. Now if I slash kill myself, it'll put me probably at Poppy Playtime, actually. UCN? Not opposed to UCN. Okay. It's like, it'll be probably empty boxes, you know, in case you, like, I got stock, like, here, and it's like, oh, you want some? Here's an empty box, put them in. I guess there could be technically boxes and stuff in here, just extra cupcakes, I don't know. What, anybody in chat have any preference other than Chris? Because I don't want to listen to Chris's opinion right now, that's a joke, Chris. Any preferences? Okay, it's either going... I'll give you all the options. Repo, Minecraft, FNAF, and out of any of the FNAFs, it would be either 2, UCN, Security Breach, maybe? Help Wanted 2, Into the Pit. I think that's it. FNAF World, maybe? Lethal. I don't feel like doing Lethal. I want to do Repo to continue that insane run. that I'm on currently. I'm gonna have a knock over shelf against this wall. Turns out I'll have to clear some stuff out. Okay. All those options in one stream played in 24 hours. Okay. So I see I'm not getting a win here of an answer. Repo today, but I can't do it tomorrow. Yeah, that's kind of the plan. Avoid doing it back-to-back days. I was gonna suggest doing a non-Minecraft stream for YouTube tomorrow, but then that would probably be 3 straight non-Minecraft at least, because of Secret of the Mimic. Because Friday and Saturday will both be Mimic. And maybe Sunday, but I know if I do 3 straight, no one's gonna watch the third one. Except for like 3 of you that are here right now. There will be, before Mimic releases. Hold on, I have to do the math. It would be 5 if it was every day. I think it's 3 more Twitch streams after 3 Twitch streams next week before Mimic releases. Repo, but if I die, I don't play or stream the game for a week. That'd probably happen anyway. I'm as far as I am, like, yeah, if I die, I'm good. Yeah, it's frustrating, but I mean, it is what it is, man. What can you do? It hit the door, surely. How much is it supposed to be? Does anybody know? Do we, like, have an answer to that? Not even necessarily that. It's that I don't want to stream Minecraft every day for the rest of my life, you know? Like... be interested in what you want to be interested in. Just put yourself in my shoes for a second in that context. Anything else? I don't think so. Rails. Yeah, same T-Jock. PPT stream. I could. I don't feel like replaying it right now. How about Repo, but if I die, I switch to Bobby Playtime. I think it's a brilliant idea. No, I'm gonna refuse to steal Piano's light design. I almost just did. I did something on a map recently. What was it? That I was like, that actually is really genius, and I'm so smart for thinking of that. What was it? I don't remember what it was. Hold on, there's this one, which is kind of neat. But what if you die? Fucking get you. Repo, but Resurrection Hawk is threatening me. Or my bad. Kikuo Lee is threatening me. for Mimic game. It's the freaking Mimic. You know that one? $40? Oh, I don't want to spend that. I just spent like 150. That's fine. Alrighty, how are we feeling lighting-wise, gentlemen? Pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that seems nice too. I kind of do want it to be bright because obviously, you know, it's a normal setting. It would be brighter. I am secret of forking Mimic Birch. Yes. Yeah, it's fine. That's a little dark, but just for I legally can't. I have a legally binding contract. Not actually, but and this seems to so chill. True. Yeah, I won't. You can't make me, officer. I know it's a trap. Yet? What does that mean? I might end here. I might end here. I've lost my ability to properly think, so. Plus, we have the main thing that I wanted done, which is this, so that's good. The kind of question now is, like, I have to work backwards here, because I need to do the whole front. You know, like this part, plus the other side. And start to get into some of the real stuff, you know? Well, that's good overall. I think we have a nice concept on our hands here. What do y'all think? Like, yay, nay, bops or flops, like, it's a threat somehow? You're about to make me sign one, huh? Oh, that's a weird view. Yes. Excellent. Oh, wait, I should end that poll. One carrot cake vote. Whoever voted for carrot cake want to show themselves? I won't ban you, I swear. Nay? Nay? Are you a horse? Me when I ask my singing horse what he wants to eat today. Hey, hey. And in Turtle's mouth? I'm gonna put you in the turtle's mouth. Anyway, thank you guys for if you guys did enjoy this video. As I mentioned, there is a Twitch tonight. I'll debate in silence what I want to do for it. Probably won't be Minecraft since this was Minecraft. I knew that's what you meant, but there's not enough room in there for me to do an official thing. With that being said, though, have a fantastic rest of your day. Or night. That's not very nice, T-Jock. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.